Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my new face cam. And by new face cam, I mean my face cam is fucking broken and doesn't turn on. It wouldn't turn on. Also, my PC wouldn't boot for like 20 minutes. Can't hear? What can't you hear? What can't you hear? Can you hear this? Huh? Can you hear these nuts? I think like this was our most expensive stream expense ever. I'm talking about the body, not the lens. This is the macro cam lens that would have been on the camera that you see how bad the fucking autofocus is? Do you see how slow it is compared to how it usually is? Like basically you get no autofocus in 4K because fuck you. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know if it's fixable. This was like $2,000 or three. I don't even fucking remember.
I fucking love
I'm
Nux.
very upsetty spaghetti. It's like the power button just does nothing. Like I fed it oh no, actually it's more than that. Cuz like when you plug it into USB, the light should turn on for it to like charge. So that's not working either. So like fuck. Did you try a battery instead of a slug? Yeah. There's a battery in it. And it's a known good battery. It was out of that camera. So I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I'll see if it's like a common issue where it just like I assume you check cable. You mean the cable where what the cable between the power button and the screen turning on? That cable? What do you mean the charging cable? Are you fucking serious? Do you think I'm gonna come out and be like, my $2,000 camera is broken and I didn't check the cable? Think my ass is fucking. You think? Okay, excuse me. What is this fucking amateur hour shit? Simon, would you recommend a Lumix G7 or no? No, I cannot help you at that price point. Sorry, that's not me being a dick. That's me just not knowing anything about that price point. And I buy shit for video, not for photo. Get well soon, camera. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm real fucking upset. Like, do you remember like back in Dubai, like it was fine for so fucking long, right? And then all of a sudden one day decided, nope, I'm gonna overheat all the time. Nothing changed. It has no fans. It has no ventilation. There's no way anything could have gotten in it. It was always in a like a temperature, like a climate controlled area. So like it was fine. But then it fucking started overheating for no reason. And now it just is completely dead for no reason. Send it to Sony. The issue is I bought this in Dubai from Amazon. Though technically I bought it using Black Simon TV like LLC like money and shipped to like a registered address and I have the physical product, so like I don't know. But like I'm sure warranty doesn't fucking work across, continents. Especially with Sony. Sony will be the first in line to be like, "Oh no. Are you in a different region than the region of the product that you purchased? How unfortunate." Did it even ROI before it died? You guys serious? You guys like, are you legit fucking asking? Is the question is, did we make money? When have we ever fucking made money? There's no money. The money's a lie. I need to fucking update this. Wait, I need to do June, right? Yeah, we're in July. I need to do June. I'm gonna pull. Did I do May? I did. Okay, so I'm gonna pull June here so I know to update it later. Send it to Ball and he will send it to Sony. Maybe. What the fuck? Warranty is warranty? No, it fucking isn't. Like if you buy a product that's meant for like let's say like the Australian market and you take it to a place in Canada to fix it and it's one of those companies, which Sony is very likely one of those companies, they'll just be like, nope, fuck you, we don't honor warranty because like the warranty that you signed was with like X company of location, not X company of the universe. You get me? Like so Sony Middle East is like technically my warranty provider. And then they might just be like, no, if you don't live in the Middle East, we won't fucking support you. I know how it works. Isn't that sadly the norm than the expectation? Yep. 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 Yeah, I'm having a great time, guys. Having a great fucking time. I mean, I'll see if it's repairable. I fucking hate this camera. And now I know that like the slow autofocus thing was not like because I had a macro lens on it and like that takes a long time to like move. No, the autofocus is just real fucking slow on this. I have it turned up to the maximum speed. Like you guys remember the other one? I'd hold something up and it would just like immediately.
I fucking love knobs.
Immediately. Like catch. I'm very upset. You know, fuck it. Let's find out what we paid for this, just so I can be even more fucking upset. We're getting upset, boys. It's upsetty spaghetti hours. Fuck. I gotta remember when I bought this. Do I have a inventory? I do not have an inventory. I have an inventory of the money I've borrowed. Still owe $9,200. Don't worry, I'm gonna pay $4 grand of it in taxes real soon. Can you like you can control H, right? Yeah. And I'm looking for face cam. Let's try E1. ZV E1. Let's see. Am I smart? Holy shit, I am smart. Okay, so that is what it has cost us. That is $1,885.36 gone because this motherfucker won't turn on. And when did I buy this? July of 2023. I like, even if there is a warranty, I don't know how long it would like be. That's a lot of Logitech webcams. True, but see, if I don't move too much, it can focus on me. Okay, that's relatively new. Yeah, it's a real new camera. I don't know why it's fucked. Like, it's been the most problematic Sony camera I've ever owned. It's been amazing in terms of performance, like in terms of like how good the autofocus is, like how good the like colors. Like it was the best fucking face cam I've had so far. Where like I replaced a cinema camera with this, but then it just starts fucking getting headaches. And then
knobs.
Did you firmware update? I cannot get the device to power on in any way. I cannot get a light out of the battery management system when plugged into the power source that it came with in the box. Are there still shops that repair cameras? Yeah, absolutely. But the repairs now are the same kind of repairs that you go and repair your Tesla. AKA you buy an entire new one, basically. Ping Lewis Rossman? Why? I don't think he specializes in camera repairs. And he's got better shit to do. Like, he does integrated circuits and, like, main boards mostly, right? And, like, he's in fucking Texas now. I'm in Minnesota. I couldn't possibly be further. For 2 years, just in time for it to expire. Right? Right? Like, this thing lasted... It's actually exactly 2 years. It was July 2023. To be fair, here's the thing. If what you were saying were true, okay? Thing number one, I never correctly said the date or time on this ever, and it never knew what fucking date or time it was, right? So that's like point of evidence number one, like put to the side, right? Thing number two, I ran this completely differently than anybody else would run this. I would routinely run this for sometimes 3-4 days just on, not doing anything, but 3-4 days, because I'd forget to like turn it off, right? So if you take that into consideration, what my like power on hours are, they're probably like 1,000, if not 10,000 times higher than the average user. So the 2-year thing doesn't really add up. But still, it fucking sucks. It's been real problematic. Might have been a hidden internal time counter. It would have to persist, so it wouldn't, like, it would need to not be flash. It seems like a lot of fucking work, but it seems like something Sony would absolutely fucking do. It probably needs thermal pads to be replaced on the CPU. True. See, I'd buy that if it turned on, but it doesn't turn on. So, like, fundamentally, it's fucked. which is weird because like it was connected to a dummy battery, which, you know, a lot of people might be like, question mark. Don't worry, okay? Dummy batteries are totally safe if done right. Unfortunately, the only dummy battery I have right now is plugged into the face cam. But that dummy battery has two USB-A connectors that go into an Anchor, like, power distribution thing. With, like, it's got all the fucking protection. So there was no overvoltage, there was no anything, right? So why the fuck did it just die? Because, like, I came in, I turned it on, nothing happened. I turned it on the other way, because sometimes the on is the other way. Nope. It's just cooked. Thought Simon was calling us dummy batteries, dummy thick batteries. Send it in for repair at a local shop. I'll see if there even is a fucking local shop. I tried to get, like, boots repaired. Boots, right? In Minnesota. Boots. Like winter boots in Minnesota, right? Where, like, everybody has winter boots. There's fucking nobody within, like, 80 miles. All right, I'm going to put this down and stop being mad. But it's just as stupid as the power switch just not working. That's what I considered. And, you know, like, forced percussion is, like, the best way to try the power switch. But, counterpoint. If the power switch is a problem, traditionally, it wouldn't matter. The second you plug in USB-C to this, you get an orange LED telling you that it's charging. Which means, like, the underlying, like, most basic functions of it powering on are failing. Which is big sad. AI will save us from cameras. Oh, all right, lads. Let's... Sorry for a loud clap. Let's get ready. Is there a big difference between CEM 3 versus FR4? Thank you, by the way, for asking that again, even though I ignored you 13 minutes ago. It's very slight. It's very slight to people that are, like, not in the know. It's one of the last things that I would change when it comes to, like, sound impact or feel impact, because CEM3 is a little bit more flexy than FR4, especially if you go coreless. If it's got a ground fill layer, then they're a lot closer, but like a nice CEM3 is going to be a little bit more flexy, but a little bit higher pitched. Can't have your boots repaired, but a pic of a girl with 8 tits in seconds. You're goddamn right. Sounds like power circuitry failed. Sad, but you should try something. At least send it to an electronic repair shop. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna throw it away. Hello, it's me. I never throw anything away. Damn, my submissions got rejected. Okay, so just to be clear, like, if you put submissions and, like, they don't get put in this like in the link sheet, it's not that they were rejected. Like, it's like the recap team likes to keep a good balance, if you know what I mean. You throw foam away. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm sorry about that. Whichever one it's supposed to be. Of course I throw foam away.
I fucking...
Oh my god. What the fuck is Okay, I was very unprepared for the surprise Pikachu and the carrot with this weeb shit on the screen at the same time. Would you still get the 21XX at 820? Yeah, because, like, even in the US, like, I calculated it as 800. Because, like, with shipping and tax and everything, that's what it costs. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's find our carrot. Carrot. Oh, God, I hate my fucking overlays. So, like, I turned off carrot, right? And then under it, I see Weeb 69, which is in the same location. Like, what could it be? It could be anything. Well, now we know. Let's also get rid of that one real quick. Where's that one? Hello? Why can't I find the one, bro? Found it. It was called 1. Which is hilarious because that number can be any number. It doesn't need to be 1. But it's called 1. Don't worry about it. 21XX was 783 for me. I know, but like, round up. Who cares? Do I go into slight debt for the 21XX? Debt is the new American dream, right? Debt has always been the American dream. Debt has been the American dream since, you know, like leveraged investment crippled the economy in 1929. But hey, one would argue that it didn't actually happen until, you know, credit cards became more normalized and, you know, the dollar became a fiat currency. How about you don't go into that? True.
Love knobs.
How many Frog Mini Legeras do you need? Simon, yes. To be fair, I did not request. They just arrived. The frogs just keep showing up. I don't know what to do. Please help. When are you getting the 21XX? So I open up... look at me, first of all. I'm a professional streamer. I did not open up Discord DMs live. So I open it up, and it's the conversation between me, Upas, and Martin. And all throughout, I've been very careful, and I've been putting every single, like, I don't know, like, important information in spoilers, right? Like address, name, all that shit, right? And then Martin fucking sends me a message, says, heads up, 21XX will be en route to you soon. And then he includes a PDF which starts with my full fucking legal name and my street address. Great job. Great job. Well fucking done. Halid? No, I'm not. Listen, this isn't my house. Okay? When I lived in Dubai, I would routinely open up Google Maps and point to the apartment and be like, this is where I live. Okay? You're welcome to come visit me. But this isn't my fucking house. Is it the same 21XX that Merlin built? Yes, it's the 21XX that every single streamer has built. I will be the last one to finally put a build in there. Okay, my face here is excellent. That is an excellent face. That is an excellent face. As a face of all time. How many frogs do you have? Don't worry about it. There should be one more unused PCB left for yeah. Oh, you're talking about for the 21XX. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind like using a PCB that's been desoldered. It's no big deal. Last one to touch it so the other streamers don't have to deal with Simon Hair and other DNA. I mean, no, it was for 2 reasons. One, my review pipeline is incredibly long, and my backlog is like until like September right now. Also, I've made 0 progress towards any of the keyboard videos that I've been supposed to be working on, because I've been working on this fucking website, which like is a website that like ranks like values of companies using like user sourced data, blah blah blah. It's gonna be a non-profit, all that good shit. But I've been working on the dev version. Mother liquor. Motherfuck. My control key's in the wrong spot. It's in the normie position. Ah, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. All this because my control key's in the wrong spot. Literally. There you go. So that's the new version. It's a lot faster. It's a lot, like, what's the word? More performant and whatever. You know. Okay, that's not fixed yet, but like it's speedy, it's nice. You can view the sources, like add new sources, right? All sorts of shit. It's cool. This is a great time to be doing this. I mean, conceptually, the whole idea is it's supposed to work both ways, right? So like the website doesn't care if it doesn't care what is good and what is bad. It cares like if I were to like add a source, right? So like, and we can like tweak these however we want, right? You'd like say it's here's the value, it's MAGA. Are they pro MAGA? Are they anti MAGA? I don't care which one is positive, which one is negative, right? And then give me like the source URL. There's some URL validation done here to make sure like people aren't uploading pictures of cocks. Yeah. And then the idea is like theoretically, you know, even if you wanted to just look up all the companies that hate gay people and are pro MAGA and you want to buy from those people, go for it. It's not my fucking business. So check it out. Votewithmywallet.org. The new and updated version, which looks like real fucking similar, but it's not if you look closely. Like this is a lot nicer. This lot nicer version, I need to fix that. Like you can filter by shit and be like, give me the one with the worst environmental impact or whatever. What's the reasoning behind both episodes of the podcast dropping at the same time? Skill issue, I presume. It's cuck fan time? No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not even typing. Why don't I see any AI anywhere? What do you mean? I mean, it, like full transparency, I'm building it with Claude AI, which is the Anthropic AI. But like, I'm like building out an infrastructure like I would build out an infrastructure normally, you know? I'm not letting it like come up with fucking ideas. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because the backend is written in Go, and I'm setting it up in a way that it's like, at least like on the development version, which like should be pushed to live this weekend. It's like, it's meant to be super hella performant. So like this is running off a mini PC in my basement in a VM on that mini PC, sharing that mini PC with other VMs. And like, it works good. It works goodly. Like I can search for shit. I can do like whatever. It'll search for that. You can search for companies. All that shit. Anyway. Claude for the win? No, Claude's a massive dumbass, but is the best thing that I have to work with, unfortunately. I went and paid. I'm paying the $100 a month subscription because that's like how hard I'm hitting it. You should add replace humans with AI as a value. Maybe. I mean, like, the reason why, by the way, that like I'm sharing this information with you guys watching, and I'm sorry that we're not into the group buy reviews yet, is because like I want to like in phases push this out to people and like get people to use their brains and give me suggestions like that, like maybe like we need to tweak the values because like I want like 8 to 10 values max, so we need to figure out what those are, etc., etc. So like let me know like what's working, what's not working, what would be cool. I mean, probably don't let me know until like 10 hours from now when like the new version is pushed to live and you actually have like a good functional system. But I want people to check it out before like I share it with the community in Minnesota, I guess is where I'll start. And then like slowly build out. All right, somebody asked a question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, like my brain is cooked. I walked into this room and my fucking face cam just died. My PC wouldn't start, so like oof. Oh, okay. Are you able to pitch your site in 3 minutes? Why people should use it instead of existing services or large language models directly? Yeah. I mean, like, do you want me to do that right now? I mean, thing number one, it's going to be a registered 503c nonprofit. So, like, legally no political affiliations, right? And legally, like, no profit. Cool. Thing number two is the entire the entire like concept of it is for it to be like all community sourced, right? So anybody can come in, similar to Wikipedia. I want to build it kind of like Wikipedia. Where do we report bugs? Black Simon DMs. But it's very likely any bug you're about to give me has already been resolved on the development side. So I'll push it later today. The next thing is no advertising, because nonprofit. That means the site can be fast, it can be responsive. So when you open up your site, when you open up the site on a mobile device, for example, right? I want it to be fast. I want it to work. I don't want it fucking full of ads. There's no trackers. There's no AI bullshit, or there will be no AI bullshit. Like once like I've gotten the code base to a point where I am happy with it, I am going to sit down with my brother, who's an actual developer, and run through it and finalize everything manually. What other advantages? Non-partisan on like any issue is the whole concept. I don't care what people use the website for, as long as the information that they submit is accurate. And over time, I will need to like build up some sort of system for better management of approvals. But hey, sorry, I'm an idiot. What do you want us to do? Add information about whether said companies are supportive of the environment, etc., or are we supposed to just submit company names? Either. You can do all of that. I mean, currently it's probably broken, but I have it set up so if you search for something and it's not there, so if I search for banana and it's not there, it'll tell you, hey, do you want to add it, right? And then you can fill this in. And you can just give like a remote logo URL, right? I'll give more detailed instructions here. So like theoretically, you could add a company this way, right? Theoretically, if there's a company already here, somebody submitted something for IKEA. So if I search for IKEA, I see that somebody added a source. And that source is that they are anti-environment. I approved that source because I checked out the source and validated that this is indeed true, and the full report is verifiable. So cool. So basically that's the whole concept. But like in a perfect world, like I need to figure out a way to add like the top 500 biggest companies that like, you know, 500 biggest retailers, to at least add them, and then have people come in and like do the metrics. If you go completely broke, will the site go down? I mean, probably not. Like if anything, I'll just reduce like expenditure and make it like the whole I've been building the code base so it's like real scalable. Like this thing it's beefy. Like this thing can handle like a huge fucking like production workload. Are shipping companies also on this? Sure, we can put all the companies. I don't care. All right, are we ready? Biggest by what metric? You're asking way too late after the context. Oh, biggest companies. It'd probably be like companies with like the most unique customers, I guess, is how I would do it. That way you get as much spread as possible. All right, let's go. Can we do this now? Huh? Can we group by review? Are we good? Are we all chill? I'll update all this shit later on today. Okay. And if you guys want to help me in any way, because like I'm basically doing this for free and have committed to do this for free forever, basically. So it's just something nice I wanted to do because, you know, no such platform exists. And if somebody's going to do it, I know what's going to happen. It's going to get fucking shitified super hard. So fuck it. We're doing it right from the beginning. Soleil TKL. Can you share the GitHub? There's no GitHub. The source is private. Absolutely fucking not. There are no plans for the underlying like tech to be open source. All right. Why not? There's a lot of like custom code that's like very specific to like, I don't know, how shit works. Thing number 2, security implications. There's positive security implications, and sure, I'm willing to share the source with trusted people that can diagnose it. I don't want the source available publicly. And thing number 3, this is still super early in fucking development. Why would I have anything open when there's an opportunity for like an ENV file to be written to the wrong fucking place, or, you know, plain text database credentials to be in a fucking repo? I'm not risking that. It's just a CRUD app? No, it's the CRUD portion of the code base is maybe like 1 to 2%. The remaining is content delivery. Content delivery, searching, caching, multiple layers of caching. It's quite advanced. Like once the new version goes live later today, I'll send you the infrastructure we're using. Like, I don't mind like explaining to somebody this is how it's built. I just don't want to show people files right now. All right, let's go. Soleil TKL. Enough fucking around. That is a solar cell. A beautiful solar-powered wireless TKL. So this looks like AKB James's work. I can tell. There are many elements that scream AKB James. The first one is it's Canon keys. The second one is it's a keyboard. Okay. So they're doing the fractal what is it? North, south, east? That it's the fractal northwest, right? Wait, you're still in the UAE according to CK? Don't worry about it. Like my system, like my system still thinks it's in Dubai. And for all intents and purposes, it can be. I don't care. Ooh. 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 I'm not on a VPN. I've just got like I mean, we're using hardened Firefox, so like besides like that one cookie that was stored, nothing's been updated. Cannot trust wood, always warps, shifts, or shrinks. That's true. That's true. That is very true. If we look at this wooden keyboard that I've had through all the temperature extremes and humidity extremes you could ever imagine, and it's totally fucking fine. Calm your tits. Wood has gotten real good. It's just you need to get the right, like, you need to get wood from the right people. It can be done now. Was it in the container? Yeah. Yeah. This thing spent 3 months at sea. It's fine. It arrived here, went through super cold fucking winter. It was fine. The humidity, like, the humidity and temperature differences here are huge day to day. So, hey, we take that. Yay! And now I have a keyboard I can actually fucking use. That's pretty cute. I like, how does Ron smell? Why are you asking? He smells like nothing. Did you come to my house and clean him? This is the first time, like, this is the first time he hasn't smelled bad. You may have COVID. No, I can smell other things just fine. The feet. Okay. Guys, how do we feel about the back feet being shorter than the front feet? Honestly. Does it trigger you? Do you like it? I'm not sure, like, which side I'm on. Because, like, to me, it's wrong. But then I look at it, I'm like, that's not so bad. But then it's wrong. It's like getting a boner for, like, your cousin or whatever. Maybe they are the same? No. This one is closer to the camera and smaller, which means perspective, even if perspective was a thing, it'd be the opposite way. That's wrong, question mark. The feet are the same? It's the angle? Didn't realize I was looking at an angle. Spoon for feet? Yeah, now they're not lopsided. Now I'm kind of upset. I wanted them to be lopsided. It's the focus difference? Yeah, exactly. Like, this physically appears smaller than this. Like, we can measure it in Photoshop. This is a smaller object than that object. But, like, that's so weird. Okay, so I presume... Why is there so many words? All right, 450. 450. Doesn't say what the MOQ they've priced it at, but that's fine. Like 450 is fine if it's like, oh god, it's fucking screwless. No. Motherfuck. Wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. There were screws on the bottom. That's just for, like, the back plate, right? Like, we saw screws. Okay. Those are screws. Those are screws. And this side doesn't have screws. Fuck. Didn't want to cut through that slope on the rear. It'd be gory as fuck. Is it that sloped? Like, it's not any more, like, hilariously sloped than anything else. Here, let's look at it from the top so I get an idea. Like, I get that, like, you realistically don't have enough space here if you're including a wooden panel and you want the screw to, like, go through. Like, you'd have to drop your screw size to a point where it would be hilarious. And add that screw size, that length would be hilarious. Are these... But they screw straight down, right? They don't screw in at an angle. It'd be nice if they screwed in at a slight angle. Because, like, the only reason, okay? Not the only reason, but the primary fucking reason that I hate screwless is this. This right here. When you pull out your screwdriver and you're being as careful as you fucking can, okay? You're being as careful as you fucking can. You planned for this, okay? You understand the rules of screwless. You even put, like, a little protective thingy around this so you don't scratch your board. Cool. We've done it, right? But then you know what fucking happens? You know what fucking happens? It slips off, and you scratch your anodization anyway. Fuck your $400. Every fucking time. Stop doing screwless. Fuck. That's like ignoring every other issue. Just that alone, every fucking time is a problem. The only way it would not be a problem is if you gave me a tool that came with the board, that was physically attached to the board with a chain, so I don't lose it. That allows me to remove the screwless screws without scratching my board. That is the only fucking time I'll be like, fine. Otherwise, you are inherently doing something that is bad. Every single person has scratched their fucking screwless board. Not all of them, but every single person has scratched at least fucking one. And for me, a scratch invalidates the entire value of a keyboard. Is angle screwless okay? It's better. It's significantly better because when you're coming at an angle, your likelihood of scratching the shit out of this is lower. But your likelihood of scratching... let me get out my epic penis. Couldn't you wrap the staff of a screwdriver in electrical tape? Yeah, sure. And I could attach a fucking airbag to my skull. I shouldn't have to jump through the hoops, is the point. So with typical screwless, you end up scratching this area right here, right? With 45 degree screwless, you end up fiddling around and missing the hole, basically, and just scratching all around the screw very often. But that's not as visible. Not as big as a deal. What I would prefer is no screwless, because this has like 100% chance of getting scratched, over time, let's say, 20 people build it, it will get scratched. I fucking guarantee you, right? This is also 100%, but you're not going to see it. And this one is a 0% chance, unless somebody's fucking stabbing their board. Why? Again, I know I'm shouting all of this as we look at like an actual good keyboard, and I understand why this is screwless, mostly. But hey. Why are designers now on the train with the external part above the arrows? It's hideous. I understand it for flippable keyboards where you can southpaw, but not for this. I mean, if you gave me true 8K support, native, in the PCB, it comes with it, and you get one of these, that's fine. Does this have 8K support? No. Cool. How will this sound? Probably like a keyboard. Actually, let me just like eyeball this and like try and figure out what this is gonna sound like just by looking at it. What's the internal surfaces look like? Is there an internal brass weight? No. So it's just aluminum. You've got an inset piece of wood. That inset piece of wood will help a little bit. It does a very similar thing that a like internal brass piece would do, where it's a soft material, so it breaks up the sound. I'm like oversimplifying here. So like, cool, not a problem. This, it'd be real nice if it like the only thing ruining this for me is like that it doesn't have 8K. Give me 8K. Oh yeah, but then you lose the fucking solar panel, don't you? See? I the issue is I know what's going on and what was going on in James's brain when he was designing this. He's just like, oh no, I'm not allowed to add bezel. No, don't add bezel. Oh, must add bezel. No bezel. You know, if you just had bezel, that could have been there. Or somewhere else. Could have been wider. It would have had a 100% chance of staying like full over time, as opposed to like, a 50-50 shot depending on like your lighting. I like this conceptually. I'm like real upset that it doesn't have 8K, but like I get why it doesn't have 8K. Imagine the solar panel replacing the top right nav keys. That is a way better fucking implementation. I would happily like drop here or here and have 8K. Like here and have 8K? Fuck. It'd be too small to look right. Like the solar cell that goes in there? Yeah, that sounds like you need to get a solar cell that fits in the correct place type thing, right? Like theoretically, like I'm not saying redo the project. I'm just like thinking out loud here. Like that's the whole point of an IC, even though this is, an IC. It's on fucking Canon keys. Still new tech at this level? Really? Okay, let me just like brain this. So like that's an old school like solar cell. Like you'd get in a calculator or whatnot, right? It probably outputs like the teensiest amount of fucking power you can ever imagine. Which then means you need a way to step up and store that power. And do that and handle that somehow without like draining the battery excessively. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Just make the whole thing a solar panel. Okay, James, I got it. I have a solution. We're opening up Photoshop. This is advanced shit, okay? They explain it in the words. Imagine fucking reading words. What if I can't access the sun? No, it'll charge with like lights in your house. Like it doesn't need sun. Like sun is better. All right, so let's start here. Let me just keyboard stops working at night. Well, no, it stops charging at night. Do you think it doesn't have a battery? Okay, guys, we've got it. I've absolutely got this. Oops. Why did it paste twice? It's real weird. Okay, so we take the solar panel, big solar panel, okay? Just do that, okay? That's what we need. Or just like put it up here. Just have it fold out, bro. Like they do on the satellites. It's easy. Toblerone solar panel. Yeah, but then you'd need like a little mirror. Okay, listen. Conceptually, this is like a really, really cool idea. And like, I understand that like, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of caveats. So like, fine. Did Gondo do the plate? Don't lie, James. Did Gondo do the plate? What's this? What's this? Okay, James is gone. We killed him. Rest in peace, James. Keyboard is never launching. uh That's a fucking joke. No. No. We do not want aluminum parts made in the USA. American manufacturing has been tried many motherfucking times. Okay? It never fucking works. You can put all the tariffs in the fucking universe on the other countries. America is bad at making aluminum products and finishing those aluminum products in a nice way. So, no. The premium that I would pay is I would give you $150 less. If not, even worse than that. What the actual fuck? No. Okay, explain this. Not for guns? Yeah, I mean, like, finishing Cerakoting on guns? They'll nail that. The last keyboard I sent to get Cerakoted, they Cerakoted it without taking it apart. So, like, the plate melted and molded into... Don't worry about it. Anyway, TLDR, no. I mean, Type 3 anodes. Fucking wish that, like... I mean, the thing about a gun is, like, you don't have a large flat surface area like this where you have to worry about, like, splashing, grain, fucking, like, grit mismatch, all that shit. So newspaper? No, I like the project conceptually. I understand that when you make something like this, it's a fucking proof of concept. Like, just for reference, like, I was looking at like doing a stupid big knob project, and like it's using tech that's never been done before, and like realistically it was gonna cost a buttload of money and have so many fucking caveats because like nobody's done it before. So like, fine. I'll give it an okay hand. The only thing stopping me from eggplanting this is A lot of things. Simon, you should open a machine shop with advanced Chinese levels of anodizing. No. Unless, like, I go live in China, then sure, yeah. Like, where it's the laws are more lax, you can get the, like, dyes way easier, you can get, like, the acids way easier. The back is super classy. Yeah, it's the fractal stepsis. Okay, so here's what's stopping this from being an eggplant for me. Okay, the price point is fine considering like new tech. Don't give a shit. And somebody I think in chat said 100 MOQ, so the price is actually like quite decent. Like yeah, whatever, it's all aluminum, but there's wood, and wood is expensive to deal with. It's got solar panel, blah blah blah, expensive to deal with. Eggplant would for me would require like a fundamental change because this is very cool conceptually, but this is not built for any of us enthusiasts. Not really. Is kind of my take on it. I know some of you might disagree, but like this is something that somebody that's like lightly in the hobby would be very into. This is not something that somebody very heavily into the hobby would be into. Like an enthusiast that has this board would rarely use it just on principle alone, right? You'd want something with weights, you'd want something with, you know, you'd want something more standard, something more dependable, something more good, basically, to type on, right? And that's not a dig at this, just it's always something more good. So yeah. And I wish it fucking had 8K, you know? If this didn't have screwless fucking stupidity, which I get why it's there, okay? But if it had a 5 head with a bigger solar cell in there, making it way more fucking functional, build this, like, you can keep the wood, keep the internal, like, facing, like, wood accents. That's cool, conceptually. I like it. And then, like, give 8K as an option for the enthusiast. That's fucking huge. Like, that's the difference between this being a 100 MOQ board and, like, a 4 to 500 MOQ board. Right? Because like enthusiasts love 8K and normies love like fractal design and like wooden shit. So yeah. Yeah, Simon, you should make a machine shop in Mexico and be the GEON of Mexico. That's great. For the battery size, I think the solar cell is enough to sustain it. I mean, it would depend on like what kind of lighting you have indoors. Right? Because like some lighting is going to be way better than other lighting. If you have lighting that, like, for example, has stripped out the majority of the UV spectrum and the infrared spectrum, and it's mostly just visible, it's around 10 months without any solar. That is very fucking good battery handling. That is very fucking good battery handling. Damn. Okay, how big's the battery? How big is it? Is it 4? Is it 4? Is it 4K? It doesn't say. Imagine like if I read the words. I love how like everything of asked is right there. Well, okay, it's just ZMK. Yep. God bless ZMK. I don't have the brain to understand how they did it, but there's a lot of PCB wizardry in play. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there is. Yeah. See the TLDR? Yes. All right, let's move on. We spent way too much time on this. We're like an hour into the stream and we've looked at one thing. Speed run time. Class 100. Hello, everyone. This is Studio. We got the Class 100. It is following a similar design aesthetic to the Class 1800 design, where you have this bit here that is removable and put back onable, and you can put a solenoid in there. So it's solenoidable. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, so it's literally using a Legends chip. Like, okay, so it like can lift it, put your piece of paper in there. You know. Fun fact: if you leave it open, it works pretty well as the penis holder. I hope there's a non-blocker variant. Usually there is. Like usually they're good with their variants. Port placement is right on the thingy. They're changing the blocker. Good. I'm glad that people are like backing off from doing stupid blockers. Like there was a time when it was the thing, but like nobody wants fun. Nobody wants that shit. They're also gonna offer brass option, like brass for that bit there. It depends on how big it is, because like this seems like a relatively small, and by that I mean like thin piece of plastic, right? So like how much space is there really in here? Like how big is the piece of... I could see the solenoid. Eggplant. I'm not... We got to go through the rest of the project before we eggplant. No, we don't. No, we fucking don't. It's got a solenoid in it. That come on. Anything with a solenoid automatically gets an eggplant, okay? Like, you have to be doing real big crimes to not get an eggplant. When connected, it activates to simulate vintage keyboard post-lighting effect. That's great. Hot swap MCU module. Integrates critical components like the PCB's primary MCU. This design allows users to preserve their key mappings when swapping between full plate or half plate. Build PCB? Are they like are the PCBs like that wildly different? Side profile, boring, but like very, very old school IBM. We take that. At least for like their seam implementation. For this like more softer, like that's more Apple-esque, but the seam is more IBM-esque. I mean, they stick to a very... Oh, that is hideous. Oh, that's fucking hideous. Is that feet? Is that foot material? Is that foot material? Fucking excuse me? Did you put fucking foot material? Why? They're changing? Yeah, of course they're fucking changing it. I mean, like, I appreciate that, like, they'll come out with some wild shit, and then people will be like, no, that's too wild, and they'll be like, okay, we'll tone it down. I mean, that's what ICs are for. Would have been a cool project without the weight logo. Why would they do that? I'm pretty sure they'll just... So, MM Studio historically has always given, like, all the options. I don't like the long feet. The long feet on a board this large is the play. So my argument against not using smaller feet is generally you want smaller feet to aid in the ability to like move a keyboard around, right? But with something like this, it's big enough, it's heavy enough, you should be holding it from here and from the left side. That's why you've got that. You pick it up, you put it down. And having the big long feet is going to give you a lot of good grip. I know that it affects acoustics a little bit, but remember that by default, any full size is going to sound good. Like, you have to work real hard to fuck up a full size. So let's give it a shot. Because like the F1, for example, has long feet and is like an amazing sounding board. No, the F1 has circular feet. The W1 has long feet. There you go. Right? Fuck, I don't even know. We need to put the solar panel on it, guys. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. No, there. There you, James. There. Make that. That there. Sold. Fucking sold. I'd buy this for $650 if you put a fucking solar panel right here. Put it on the weight. I said to put the solar panel above the numpad. Yeah. Yeah, like with something like this where you have the space to work with, it's amazing, right? Okay, yeah, and again, I'm going back to the fucking Soleil project. Why? Why? Like, there's always caveats when trying something new, sure, but why would you restrict yourself artificially by putting it in a wooden blocker and like, just like ruining the taste for everyone? Just make it a little bigger. Just make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. Consider. Like, if enough people agree, like, and when I say this, I'm not saying go and fill in the IC form. I want like the IC to be a real IC and to get actual real feedback. So I wish the class 100 just ripped the layout of the cherry board. I'd like to get like a modern variant of like a G80 06 500-ish, like a 06 XX with all like the step bro keys. Yep, as always, you get your huge fuck off internal facing brass. Great. With a board this big, you absolutely do not need it. And as a matter of fact, like, if this gets prototyped and still has this like this like assembly, I might just remove the weight and see what fucking happens, because it might not need it. Like, the weight might actually like make this sound worse by like making the board too dense, as opposed to like giving it space to be boomy, especially if you're gonna integrate a solenoid. Okay, so it's screw me hard mount. Integrated force brake. Yeah, I mean, Studio, like, historically will force brake everything, but you don't have to use it. Internal weights probably for future solar panel. Yes. Any reasoning on why the side bezels are so big? This. Okay, and we got full plate options. We got PP, alu, brass, copper. Thank you. PP is nice. And PP is full plate only. So it means it's real flexi PP, which, okay, fine. I mean, traditionally, I prefer something like this, but only if the PCB design is also a split PCB design. You know? There's nothing stopping somebody from theoretically getting the PP plate and just fucking cutting it. What are they going to do? Stop me? Not send me a review unit? 4 kilos built, as expected. 7 degree, as expected. $370. Way cheaper than expected. Studio, historically, their prices are like very reasonable. Their finishing and quality control is good, not great. And like in previous projects, like, they have delivered shit that's kind of fucked up, kind of finicky, where like users have to like fuck around with shit to make it work. So like, keep that in mind. This gets an eggplant. It's Totoro. Also, that is the incorrect front height measurement, but whatever, we'll allow it because the rest of the project is very based. Look at that. No phone. No screwless. A lot of fucking real ugly ass designs, but those are all going to be changed. And Studio, thankfully, is on the list of like makers that will actually listen to public feedback and make improvements, even like in between like Chinese and international runs, and I appreciate companies that do that. So yeah. As a matter of fact, double eggplant. Double eggplant. Fuck it. All right, next we got is that the Quinn or the OINN? OINN. I don't fucking know. The Oink? Is it the Oink? Okay, I am Jimmy from Keyboard Science. Go on. Today, I bring you the first kit of our studio. This keyboard is designed by my friend. Percent at pound asterisk question mark pound exclamation space percent pound. No way. It's not John. It's not John. Is keyboard science real? Why am I not part of keyboard science? What was the sound? What sound? Wait, what sound? Poor guy typed out his password. No, it automatically like filters out your password if you try to type it onto the forum. Everybody knows this. So circles. There's a big circle that's real big, and then there's a small circle. But guys, there's a lot of circles that they missed. Okay, we need. No, why is email image a fucking thing? Just copy the fucking image. I need to tweak my menu options on Firefox. Shit, it works. Wait, let me try as well. Holy shit, it works. It doesn't. It does not work. Okay. We're going to copy this, and we're going to draw all the circles that are missing. Okay. We missed... This man missed a lot of fucking circles. Okay. We gotta do the rest of the circles. This is very, very important. Okay. Wait, is that a chamfer? Is that a chain? Okay, that's a fillet. Okay. There's a fillet. We found a fillet. There's a fillet. There's a fillet. We found a fillet. So there's a fillet there. Okay. And all the way down here. Okay. Oh, and that's a circle. That's a circle. It's just like in the other direction. Okay. Let's give it not a purple fill. Give it a purple stroke. There we go. Love purple stroke. So there's like, that's circular, right? Right? And then like, what other circles are we missing? Oh, there's a circle up here because like that's turned. That's like, you know, that's a curve, right? What else? Ooh, that's a convex key right there. That's another curve. That's another circle, right? There's one right here that we missed. Okay. We got it. All right, there. Wait, is that wait? Not a circle. Okay, just making sure. All right. So there we go. We fixed it. Now it has the correct circles. Oh, there's more motherfucking. Okay, no. What does that circle match up with? What the fuck does that circle match up with? Wait. Show me a picture of the bottom. Like a picture. Or whatever, a render that doesn't have fucking circles on. Show me the bottom. Show me your bottom. Show me. Why won't you show me your bottom? Why is it all fucking like artistic shit? So, is the circle real? Does this really exist on the back? Who the fuck knows? Also, there's a circle here. 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 Also, there's a circle right there. Okay? And there's a circle right there. Okay? And there, okay, technically, that is a circle. It's just in the wrong dimension. Okay? You know what? I know exactly the score we're giving this. Okay, where are you? Image, 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 image. There we go. There. There's our score. Our score is circle. All right, so it starts at 1250. It's 1250 RMB. 174 bucks. 174 bucks from like keyboard science. It's got at least 20 circles. True. True. Actually, 174 bucks, right? Divided by the 20 circles, you're only paying $8.70 a circle. That's a great fucking value, okay? That is a great fucking value right there. $8.70 a circle. Got to divide it by pi, sorry. There we go. Right, the Damascus. It's not Damascus. There's no Damascus. If you've ever like looked at like knives or like anything that's made out of like actual Damascus, you know what actual Damascus costs. This is like just a fake fucking Damascus style finishing, of which there's no fucking pictures in the bottom. Is it a video? Am I fucking blind? It's not Damascus, it's just a circle. We got him. No, like the keyboard bottom? Oh, you're talking about the tiny little thingy? Oh no, I thought like Damascus finishing was like an option for it's, you know, there's a problem. We have a problem here. The problem is ICs have gotten way too fucking complicated. Way too fucking complicated. Because, like, this entire IC could be, like, just this. Give me one quick second. What's the full fucking file path of my circle? No, you know what? I'm just gonna copy link, copy image link. There we go. Okay, that didn't work, but let's just move circle to there. Okay? That's inspiration. Okay? That's inspiration right there. Right there. Inspiration. Okay? Inspiration, circle, picture of spinny keyboard, end. Mic drop. That's it. Anyway, this gets one circle. Let's move on. Fuck, we're gonna be here all day. Oh my god. Why is there so much shit today? Okay, when we reach the 1 hour and 30-minute mark, okay, we will have a brief intermission in which I will go downstairs and pee and like nibble on something so I don't pass out. All right, next we have the Qi 65. Do I want to translate from Chinese? Sure. Speedrun? Yeah. Hello, I'm Big Head. That is not Big Head. Okay. I'm going to be honest. Conceptually, the idea of the render is cool. Unconceptually, the fact that there is a switch closer to us than there is the keycaps does not follow logical sense, and leads me to believe that this image may have been like modified by AI in more ways than one. But conceptually, it's cool. And before anybody says, Simon, it doesn't look like AI. China has different AI. Not AI? Okay. I mean, it's just weirdly fucking put together. Okay. I like the side profile. It's something we've seen a lot of. It's like the more aggressive, like Lamborghini-esque side profile. That I don't like, unless that is the internal facing bottom weight and not a mid piece. If it's a mid piece, I'm gonna be upset. Oh boy, pour on gasket. Okay, so it comes in brass and copper versions. One of them is the correct version. Okay, is that the... No, that's not correct. None of these are correct. Congratulations. Why can nobody fucking measure... Okay. Where's my ruler? It's teacher Simon time, okay? Guys, I know it sucks. Like, I think that is correct, but 18.17 seems way too low. EKH is the best? EKH is the best. Sure. Except for the fact that some switches are taller than other switches. So what fucking now? So how do you measure it without having that, right? We don't measure it at the front because the front makes no sense. That's cheating. Right? What is the one thing that is provable, repeatable, no matter what? It is what is the point at which this stops being the front lip and turns into being the keyboard. Where hole start? Where hole start, okay? Where hole start to bottom of foot, okay? That is, okay, true keyboard height, okay? Fuck EKH, because some bezels are taller than other bezels. That varies. Yeah. Yeah. So estimated key height gives you an understanding of like how high up your key is going to be, more or less, right? How high up your key is going to be does not determine a lot of shit. Because like that could be a longer angle. It could be a shorter angle. It could be a more aggressive angle. I don't know. Plate surface height would be more helpful. A lot of things would be more helpful. But like EKH being the standard really pisses me off. Because again, this is a variable, not a constant. Like sure, you could say that with cherry spec, here is the estimated key height, at which point, fine. EKH is what matters with proper typing posture? Yeah, that is true. But, you know, the majority of people will put their hands and type. You know, very few people type correctly with their hands floating. And realistically, if you're typing correctly with your hands floating, the front height does not matter at all. Like, literally at all. Because your hands are still floating. Like, it just means you need to adjust, like, your seating position. Are you supposed to float your hands? Okay, yes. All right, lesson number 2 for everybody in the chat. There is a proper way to type, and it is the proper way because it is the proper way that is good for your hands and other shit, okay? You are supposed to sit naturally, okay? Naturally, like this. Naturally, not like lean back, but like natural sitting posture. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, right? You float your hands above the keyboard. You rely on the weight of your hands, plus your fingers, but mostly the weight of your hands to press down keys. Do not put your wrists here, okay? A wrist rest is meant for resting your wrist, okay? Not for putting your wrist here and then arching this so your fingers type here. When you do that, you can feel all these tendons struggle real hard, as opposed to just naturally letting the weight of your hands type. So that is how you are correctly supposed to type, by the way. Please do that if you do not. Like, make an effort to fucking do it, because think about the long-term implications, okay? If you blow out your wrist now, how are you going to be able to afford to retire if you can't give hand jobs? You know, let's be realistic. What if you type with your feet? That's fine, dude. Ah, okay. So there's a... Okay, so it's like, it's a glare style where the mid piece is the largest, densest thing in the keyboard, which then means the annoying high pitch pingy part is going to be the top, right? I'm not saying that like the top is going to be pingy, but I'm saying in this equation, actually no, because the bottom's going to make contact with the table, so this is going to be like the most rattly pingy part. Okay, why does everybody keep saying balls? Are there balls in here? Am I blind? Wait, is it balls? No. No, it can't be balls. Surely it's not. No, it's not balls. Like, they say right here, not balls. Okay. Your fault for having this emote enabled, balls? What emote? Oh, wait, I can see it. Let me make it big. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so kind of sussy, kind of cursed. I like that. You know, very, very, Warhammer, I want to say. Right? Skyrim-y? Could be. Yep, that's another way it could go. Yep. Yeah, whatever, it looks fine. How many monies do you want for this? It's like the only question that... All right, how many monies was it again? List of accessories. Aluminum. All right, so the brass version with the good PC. So the good version is 2,000 renminbi. Please never do that again. Why? Does it make you randy? So 280 bucks. I'm just gonna newspaper this. At 280 bucks? No. No. For a project in China like this, with a brass mid piece of this style, for 280 bucks from somebody brand fucking new. Wait, that is somebody brand fucking new, right? I'm not making shit up. Yeah. It's Leodato. Okay? It's Big Head. Nah. Neo, a lot of things. There's a lot of projects that are like way fucking nicer, unfortunately. Also, this put a bad taste in my mouth. So, you started off real weak. Also, that USB port is not going to support a lot of cables. Also, there's a bunch of other shit. It's a newspaper, okay? It's a newspaper, guys. Are we close to 1 hour and 30 minutes? We are! Okay, let's set up an intermission. Wait, what is that possum? You know what? There you go. Guys, we're watching this. What food are you getting? I'm literally just gonna grab like a breakfast bar or like something that I can like insert into my face. ADHD? What do you mean? I mean, this is a live stream. The people expect entertainment. How do I loop a video? I don't have my YouTube tools on here. Whatever. Can I add it to a playlist and loop the playlist? How do I do that? Guys, help. How do I do that? Right-click video. Thank you. Okay. And let me put text on the screen. Is this AI? Yes. Literally just got back from eating. Go eat some more. Hello, lads. Do you guys get snack? Simon Songnim? Afro Blue by Robert Glasper Experiment. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Are you nutting? No. I'm just very hungry. I hope you guys got snacks too. I'm operating on 2 hours of sleep, so. Mm. All right. Is everyone back? Is it time? Do we send it? All right, Oblique 60. That sounds like the name of a... Oh, bull. I was going to say that sounds like the name of a dark design. It's screwless. It's fucking screwless. It's fucking screwless. It's fucking screwless. With the tiniest motherfucking ass screws in the observable universe. The ones that you're absolutely gonna wreck your fucking coating with 100%. Got it. Now the question is the bottom design cool enough to justify going screwless? It almost is. But I think that's because this is a render and there's no feet on it. I think with feet on it and like in reality, having the screws on the bottom and not having the screws on the bottom is not gonna like change the vibe of the bottom at all. So I say bad screwless. Bad. These are good though. The front and rear, or front and back, come in at an angle, which is something. So that is an improvement. I can also see alignment pillars. And when I say alignment pillars, I'm not talking about alignment pillars so the like top and the bottom sit correctly. I'm talking about alignment pillars that sit in the four corners of the PCB to keep the PCB from drifting. That's something that Vertex, I mean, to my knowledge, Vertex was one of the first to do it, and it was because I kept yelling at them. It was the difference between the Chinese version of the angle and the international version of the angle. Fine. Fine. You know? Maybe. Maybe this is acceptable screwless. Now that I see it with feet on it. Like, wait, there's no feet. Motherfuck. Are the feet a lie? Do feet just not exist? The bottom is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, I agree. But like, the idea is like, there would have been like a screw like here, here, there, and there. It's a small enough board. You only need 4 screws, right? And the front 2 screws could be theoretical. I mean, no, those are far too inset. Ooh, and I see. So like, you could have a screw here, but it would be at an angle. And if you wanted it to not be at an angle, you'd have to push it into here. So you wouldn't really have like a corner screw, which is still not a huge deal because in the rear, in the back, sorry, theoretically, you could easily get a screw in there. Yeah, I think this, I think, let's get bigger screws. What do you mean? Okay, see, that looks fucking nice. Bigger screws to fit the angles? Maybe. You know, fuck it. The bottom is unique enough. It is the primary subject of the design. Anyone screwless to preserve that? Fuck it. You know what? You get a pass. All right, how much money is it? Is there a target price? I don't think there's a target price. This is gonna be expensive. Forbidden material. What? What? Oh, it's my fucking brain. Don't worry about it. I'm not commie pilled, I promise. Okay. Do you want to explain? Is it made out of pants? Is it made out of socks? Linen is considered a color? Fucking excuse me? See, I had a problem. I had a problem with people making up bullshit fucking color names, and that was like just on principle. But now it's to the point where it is directly detrimental, close to even mis-fucking leading. Stop it. Stop fucking doing this shit. Fuck you, Spoon. Fix that. What is that bullshit? It's white. It's cream. Call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. Something that, like, is indicative of its color. Oh, you already have cream. So this is even lighter than cream. You know, you can just call it white. Linen has been a colorway name for a while. Why? Why? Simon, Google Lennon. I mean, I did. Every other past VTS project called Lennon, was it? Ask Matrix. I assume they do it since they have McFlurry, Cream, and now Lennon. See, McFlurry makes sense. Cream makes sense. Lennon doesn't make sense to me. Yes, I understand that, like, the stereotypical color of Lennon is this, but, like, doesn't necessarily need to be. Anyway, fuck it. Where's the part where it said it was $400? I like stiff. I like soft. Wait. Eek. So when did a snack become a color, McFlurry? McFlurry as a color is at least descriptive enough. Right? McFlurry was descriptive, like, when the colorway was created. Because a McFlurry is always white ice cream with little bits of shit in it. So. Whereas Lennon can be all sorts of different fucking colors. Price is in top. Yay. Okay, and like starting at 405. Now, the starting version, right? The starting version. Definitely like yeah. For the record, I shouldn't have to scroll to about 60% of the fucking page length to understand what the weight materials are. If you're gonna have a I mean, it says weight, but like price 405. Vendors, definitely Bull. Bull is definitely a vendor. Okay. 1.8. That's very low for something that has a large weight, which means that weight is not as large as it looks. That weight is a lot smaller than it... It looks big. That's... It's a 60 tote. The Neo 60, and I keep bringing it up as an example because it's literally fucking behind me, but that's HHKB, and that's got a brass bottom, and that is 2.4 kilos built. Unbuilt, okay? Unbuilt, we'll say it's about 2,100, right? That's a pretty big disparity. Then again, that has a full brass bottom, right? As opposed to this just being a weight. Okay, yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Everybody in chat's trying to say copper. All right. Let me unspoon this. You know what? It's unique enough. I'll give it an okay hand. This is one of the first boards that gets a pass for going screwless, though I still hate the fact that you went straight down screwless for the sides. It means you are absolutely going to scratch that. If the bottom case was brass, it'd probably be the same weight. Yeah, I mean, that's like the math that I was doing of like that piece that isn't the bottom technically. How much does that weigh? And like, it's probably like a 300-400 gram difference, and that adds up to like exactly the kind of difference. So like, yeah, I think it looks cool conceptually. I find most heavy 60s to be like pointless and boring and stupid. This one is none of those three, so congrats. All right, next we have the VD's Nuts. VD's Nuts 87. Sorry, while I sort something out real quick. It's really important. Okay. Yep, eggplant. What more do we need to see, huh? What more do we need to see? Does anybody disagree? Did you wish that your keyboard had a forehead, but that forehead was like separated, like kind of like a spoiler? Except like, do you want a spoiler? Okay. Spoiler alert. You know what? Yes. That is my entire take on this. I am not even scrolling down. Recap team, eggplant, my entire notes is spoiler alert. It has a front lip too. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. It's a fucking joke. The most I like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Eggplant, spoiler alert. Aerodynamic keyboard, what Garf has been waiting for all this time. You're right. I make keyboard look like car. I make car look like keyboard. I'll fucking do it. All right, GMK Triumph Adler Neo, I presume. If you're typing properly, don't you need a spoiler to make sure your floating hands don't fly off the keyboard? Okay. Okay. Yep. NWO 5K win. Soon TM. 2025, surely. There will be an IC. Thank you for rendering big ass enter using an Alt-Ger. Rendering on an 1800. Beautiful. What keyboard is this I want? Are you okay? Fuck, how do I make numbers? Oh, I'm a fucking god. Fuck. You know what? That's probably close enough. Fuck, which one is enter? How do I enter? Mother... There. It's basically this. Choms. Sand keys. Isn't sand keys rip? Both Ball and I want this. It's as simple as that. A classic set we believe should make a comeback. Made with the original GMK. What's not to like? Still a collaboration with Paul? Let's look at the kitting. That is too big. Let's look at the kitting, slightly smaller. Okay. So, 00, thank you. Split numpad, fantastic. No windowed keys in base. Native Alice in base. ISO layout support in base. No 3-key 40s in base. Right? Yeah. The fuck? It's 3 keys. Just fucking put it in there. It's fine. You know? If the price goes up by a couple bucks, it's fine. Why mod pipe? What do you mean? Why would you, like, offer it? It's part of a balanced base kit. You gotta have a mod pipe for the normies. You know? Okay. Yeah, besides that, we have bottom row supers, but no 1.5U supers. So people that use Win keyless cannot put their super key over here, but it's fine. No big deal. 40s users deserve death. I 100% agree with your statement entirely. Please help. Okay. Then you've got the based kit, which has the Drak, the Rollin, the Stroganoff. Oh, baby, the Stroganoff. Let's go. Where's my Stroganoff? Where's my Stroganoff? Oh. 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 Okay. And you've got... Oh, wait, no, that's the based kit. Sorry. That's the based kit. The base kit gives you 2 3Us. You're gonna want to pick those up, by the way. 2 supers, big ass enter, and your Windows keys, plus an R3 up, so you can do cross arrows. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like me, I just get the base kit and the based kit, of course. Nordic kit looks well featured. Any Enya? Unclear. 40s kit. Okay, I see what you did. You separated it fully. I like the R3 up arrow, but doesn't it need to be R4 side arrows for cross nav? Oh, no, no, no. It's actually way worse than that. It's fine. Colors will be matched to TA90. Yes, we have the caps. Pricing TBD. All right. 125. 125. That's fine. But the issue is the base kit is kind of a requirement. And like bottom row supers is something that like could have been in the base kit. The windowed caps could have been in the base kit. Like fine, spacebars being separate is fine. So like 125 for this, and then like realistically, like there's not much going on in this kit, and I know it's going to be more than $20, which is painful. And I know that getting like at least one 1.5U super in the base, and like at least like fucking num lock and caps lock in the base would not raise the price $20 and would like still get us the majority of the way there. Anyway, that's my take. Let's look. It looks like TA. Let's make sure. Yep, still looks like TA. Oh yeah, I need to check. Is it R0, R5? R1, R5. We take this. I know GMK has no R0, but like in my brain, I always say R0, R5 because SP. Yeah, it's an eggplant. Fuck it. It's an eggplant. Why wouldn't it be an eggplant? GMK has R0? Like, for, like, modern shit? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I vaguely remember somebody, like doing R0. I'm sorry, guys. They have R0, but they don't sell it yet. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it, then. Wait. Anyway, let's move on. Next, we have DCS LED Keys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the thing. It comes in red alert. It comes in white on black. It comes in, that's standard beige. Right? Did I forget what beige looks like? It's been a while. I've unfortunately been staring at this, which, like, I don't need to keep using. All right. Anyway, let's not worry about it. Are DCS Windows keys UV printed? They are not. They actually double shot them. At least, like, they should, right? Because, like, I have a whole bunch of, like, window DCS caps, and they're double shot. Okay, so that's beige, white on black. Gross. Oh, so it's lamb alert. Okay. Why would you buy that? Sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm sorry. It's just like red alert is just so much better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Does my red alert even have window? I don't know if I have windowed keys or not. Probably not. Yep. Pricing, TBA. Each colorway can be purchased separately. Eggplant. That's it. What's GMK excuse for not doing double shot for Windows keys? GMK's general excuse is, oh no, we don't have to work hard and we can't get the plastic, and it's so hard to make the keycaps, and like we're barely making millions of euros a year. How are we ever gonna fucking survive? You know? What? I'm sorry. Do it again in a German accent? I'm terrible with accents. Okay. Yep, vendors are based, I presume. Okay, if they can all be purchased separately and it's 4 keys, I'd pay $15 to $18 for this. And if it's like a teensy bit higher than that, no big deal. Is GMK only making money off enthusiasts? No, they make money from many things. Oh, shit. Okay, I found my F11. I literally, like, switched off the cuck van and forgot how to use a keyboard. All right, finally, we've got PBS Granite, thank God. What else? They do pre-built keyboards, and they do like more like enterprise like keyboards for, you know, like people that need like keyboards for trading firms, for point of sale systems, shit like that. All right, PBS. Okay, so PBS is like the modern, better DSA. It's a gold price of $70. This is the only problem with this. That's the only problem with this. The manufacturer is the only problem. Like, conceptually, super cool. Price-wise, not terrible, considering, like, first run. Maybe. That can probably be toned down a little bit. It's a $5 discount to get cucked extra hard. New molds also? Yep, I'm factoring that into the price. Because otherwise, I'd see Key Creative, I'd see $70, and I'd tell you, fucking go on Taobao and spend $20 and get something better. In this case, you cannot. The only thing better is actual DSA, or G20, or the other layouts that are like similar-ish, right? Back after grabbing lunch, don't forget to do sellout. I didn't see it on the sheet. Simon never forgets to sell out. There have been some complaints about legend clarity / fuzziness. You don't say. You mean the guys that have had the greatest difficulty on the planet producing any sort of like decent caps or decent die sub or decent anything is still struggling to make decent anything? Even though they've taken hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars from people and delivered them, in my opinion, a fucking scam. Yeah, actually, fuck this. Spoon. Congratulations on your first fucking spoon. This is a really cool idea, and it's getting spooned because of Key Creative. Because for how much fucking money they've, like, extracted out of the community, there is no reason that their quality should still be as bad as it currently is. Nobody can fucking, like, change my mind. Not saying it's all great, but the legends are pretty consistent nowadays. I mean, this is a whole new, like, process. So, like, expect the quality of this to be real bad. Have you tried it any time recently? Define recently. Like, I typed on, like, some cat and cam shit and probably something else at the Dubai meetup in, like, summer of 2024. Like, I haven't tried the new stuff. But, like, for me, it doesn't do me any good to like try one and be like, okay, well, this one is good, because like historically their issue has been consistency, right? Because like some people will get a key set and it's okay, it's all right, and then some people will get a key set and shit is warped, legends are fucked, colors are all over the place, and the same people paid the same amount. That's the problem. I think I have tried one of their double shot sets. I'm not sure though. I don't remember. We literally brought this up like last group buy review or the one before that, and I couldn't remember then, and somebody gave me the answer and then I forgot it. Is DCS consistent? It's consistent when Signature Plastics puts all the correct keycaps into the correct bag and you're not missing any keycaps. Yes. PBT fans are also one of the absolute fucking worst. Yes. We've done it. Which SP still? Wait, they don't ship in bags anymore? I got a package from SP. It was in a bag. The fuck? All right. Sellout time, boys. Hello. We've been live for exactly 2 hours and 4 minutes and 7 seconds. But listen. It's been a real fucking shitty morning for me. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. My face cam broke. This is my face cam, by the way. The lens is not the face cam, but this thing is just fucking cooked. Doesn't turn on anymore. Doesn't charge. I don't fucking know. So that's fucking gone. Like, maybe it's repairable. Maybe not. We'll see. We're just gonna need to, like, deal with, like, poor autofocus Simon for a while and have no macro cam for a while until we can afford one. But hey, listen, if there's one thing that makes this stream special, it's not how cucked I am. It's how cucked you could be by supporting this channel. iPhone cap? Oh no. For what? For macro? I don't have macro on my iPhone. It's a meanie. Listen, this channel, this stream, my YouTube channel, me in general, no sponsors, no affiliations, none of that bullshit, you know? I don't even take like review units. I don't even keep fucking review units. I send those back or I give them away. Okay? Stream is all about being, I don't know, community driven. It's all about you guys. And if you guys want to support the stream and be even more cucked, the best way to do it, okay, is to go on Patreon and sign up for the $2.50 a month tier. Okay? That's all I need. That's all I need. All right. As a matter of fact, like if you're on a higher like Patreon tier, just drop it down. Drop it down to 250, you know. 250 is totally fine for me, and it helps out a lot. It helps being able to deal with this bullshit. But more importantly, allows me to make YouTube videos. And if you like my YouTube content, which is wildly different than my Twitch content, because instead of yelling and cock and balls, it's about education and no cock and balls. Anyway, listen. You do what you want to do. All right. Ooh, also, don't forget to check out my website, votewithmywallet.org, which will be updated later today to fix a lot of issues. But it's a cool like concept website that I just want you guys to check out, like just people in like our community, and like see how it works, see like what you think about it, what could be changed, and what is fine, what isn't. It's a website where you're like, I want to buy pants, right? So clothing, apparel, I can click on that, give you a list of companies that do that, and I'll add a thing for like location as well, right? And then it'll score them based on their values. Are they pro-union? Are they pro-charity? Are they pro-gender equality? Blah, 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 right? Are they pro-MAGA? Are they anti-MAGA, right? And basically people can come in and like add sources, right? And be like, hey, I found a news article that says it's pro this, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, people can add companies if companies are missing and be like, hey, you know, I was looking for Banana Republic. They weren't there. So let me add them, you know? So if you guys want to check it out, it's votewithmywallet.org, not .com. The .com was $10,000 to buy. We don't have $10,000 because this thing is going to be run as a nonprofit, as a registered nonprofit that will be like a charitable like nonprofit once the shit is all done. So check it out. Let me know. Details will be in the Discord, by the way. You guys saw nothing. Okay. Yeah. Details will be in the Discord. I'll remove this message and update it once like I've actually like updated it. All right. Let's get ready for group buys. Will your website accept community donations? That'll be the whole point. Let's just take a small break because like we ran through a lot of ICs. That's the whole point. It'll be like I want to register it as a 503c, like a registered charity, so people can like donate to like keep it going, because that's the only way it'll be funded is by like community support. Like there will be no advertising. It'll stay a nonprofit forever. Once I establish the nonprofit, like I'll set up the bylaws in such a way that like I can never take a salary. Nobody can take a fucking salary. And like, yeah, like there'll be like a page or like a little counter somewhere that'll be like, hey, here's how much we need to like cover the next year of like hosting shit. And you know, if that fills up, the next bar will show up and be like, hey, with X amount of money, we can make these changes, these improvements, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's the idea. If anybody fucking cares. Plain chips. All right. Let's group buy it up, baby. All right, we should be able to speed through group buys relatively quick because most of this is stuff we've seen before. Alex is a big plain chip enjoyer. I mean, I'm not a big snacker in general. I'm just hungry right now, so. Yeah. I like a nice classic chip. Search Lay's on the website. It hasn't been added yet. I mean, it would be Frito-Lay, which does not exist, right? Yep, Frito-Lay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. All right, Ortho A82. I69? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Or is it PepsiCo? It's Frito-Lay. PepsiCo is stuff like Cheetos and whatnot. And I think PepsiCo and like Mars are like kind of smushed together now as well. What the fuck is this? You may not like it, but this is what a mistake looks like. Like, I understand going ortho. Okay, fine. But then, oh, that's kind of weird. And then, fucking excuse me? And then, what? And then, other what? Binge might like this? You're not wrong. This is absolutely the type of nonsense that Binge would love. Bottom. The alphas line up and everything else does not. Correct. It's 900 Renminbi. And it's like, it's an actual, like, it's a real keyboard. Like, it's an aluminum board. And I think the concept is like, you can take switches off like a Razer board. And it'll just fucking work. Which, conceptually is really cool. How much does it cost to burn all the units? I don't think there's a unit limit. So theoretically, we'd have to assume that, like, I don't know. That, like, with infinite money, there'd be maybe... I don't look at my calculator opens on my right screen. What the fuck? So they're 125 bucks each. And if we make about, I say 12,000 is the cap. So for about $1.5 million, we could make sure that this thing never exists. Or for a lot cheaper than that, we can make sure this thing never exists. Recommended for inline lovers. Yes. Listen, dude, it's 120 bucks for something this fucking stupid. I'll give it a buy. Just like conceptually. Like it for the price and what it like, it's an aluminum board. It comes in a fucking box. You know, there's a top, there's a bottom. You've changed? No. Think about what we're looking at. What we are looking at is a low-cost aluminum custom keyboard specifically meant to cater to people that would prefer ortho, which is already based, and who want to recycle old keyboards, switches, and caps. How is that bad? It's an answer for a question nobody asked. You are correct, but it's so unique. And the price is so fucking low that why would it not be good? Yeah, this one is for the Razer Ortho boys, all fucking 12 of them, and you know, you know what, Mr. Dubai Simon would have never thought about that. No, there's nothing wrong with this. There is nothing wrong with this. Look at that. Look at that. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here and over here, but like conceptually, the fact that this exists for $125 is definitely a buy. Solar 80. See, you can get it cheaper, guys. Why you gotta go to Canon Keys and fucking buy the $400 the Solar like TKL? They've got a Solar TKL right here, guys. Oh wait, this is already being sold. I asked for a review unit, which then means like they're gonna send it to me after the group buy is over. Okay. It runs until August, so like I guess they want me to build it like while it's running. Okay. But not I'm not a fan of not having any like input. I mean, it's fine. I can just shut the fuck up and just review the keyboard. It's fine. Yep, $300 is great. For the time being, I'm giving it a buy, not a Simon approved buy. And I accidentally pressed the links button. Don't worry about it. I'm giving it a buy, not a Simon approved buy, even though I like specifically reached out to ClickClack to get a review unit of this because like I thought it was interesting for its price. Like it's $300. It's not like it's not a crappy fucking Chinese project. It's like a nice project with a decent amount of complexity. Simple design. No fucking screwless nonsense bullshit, you know. $300, you get something like this. Something like that. $300? Yeah. Pretty good fucking deal. If I get it during like when the group buy is running, I'll check it out. You also press buy twice. The problem is all these fucking snacks in the way, dude. There we go. There we go. It's crazy how much keyboard you can get for $300 these days. What's crazy is how much keyboard you can get for like $100 these days. But like, for me, this still sits like in the like normal people range, right? You know what I'm talking about? Because you've got three major like divides in terms of like keyboard like categories, right? You've got let's make this smaller. You've got like cheap as fuck. And like I mean in terms of like money, not in terms of like value, right? It's like Neo boards, fucking like anything that's come out recently that's like under 200 at high MOQ, and like you get a decent feature set, and then you've got like the normal shit. Where like 200 to about like I guess like 550 for like nice big like full size brass and shit. Yeah, 550. And then you've got like stupidity, right? Which is like 700 plus, like real like fancy shit, right? And I'm not talking. Anyway, the Solar sits in this category, which, you know, this category here is getting bigger and bigger. The cheap as fuck 21XX is insane shit, because of course it is. Like, it's insane as a concept. It's insane in terms of price. But this isn't cheap enough to be like you know, the like Cycle 7 or Cycle 8 or, you know, whatever the fuck other boards, right? This is a step above. It's supposed to be like, you know, more refined, made by like somebody who actually made the keyboard for their own enjoyment, you know, that kind of stuff. Norbauer boards, am I right? My bad. We're calling it Norb Hell, not because it's only Norbauer in there. There are plenty of shit like the Geist machine, like big, like literally any one of us looks at it and is like, this is the most disgusting, stupid project, and you are ripping off every single person. And it's a miracle that you have any customers at all, like Geist machine vibes. That's this whole category. And fucking Cyberboard, like Cyberboards also go in there because it doesn't matter what the price was. It was fucking trash. Anyway, this is nice. Buy for now. Simon approved buy. Maybe if I get it in hand, then it's nice. Next, we have the Suicidal 63%. Inspired by Hoshimachi Suisei. I feel like I'm gonna fucking regret this real hard. But thankfully... Oh, is a Japanese singer and virtual... Oh, okay, no, it's what I fucking thought. You know what? Let's look at it, okay? The least we can do is physically look at it with our eyes, okay? If it gets too weeby, we'll leave. All right, so that's the don't buy. All right, next we've got the to be fair 65. But the 65 is in the middle of the to be fair. That looks weird. What is this? What are this? Can I see a singular picture where I can see the entire keyboard? I will literally suck your dick if you show me a picture of the whole keyboard just one time. Just one fucking time. I mean, that's unbuilt. It was free. It was free. Not a single fucking one where you can see the whole keyboard. But okay, so like Bigfoot, not to be confused with Bigfoot. People do the same shit on Reddit. Like you can't see the keyboard, only quarter zooms. It's so annoying. Because, so like when you see that kind of shit, it's already an indication of like the kind of person you're dealing with, the kind of company or maker or group or whatever that is releasing the project. Because when you look at something like this, they're not selling you a keyboard, they're selling you an idea, they're selling you a dream. And if you've ever worked in marketing, which I have for a significantly long time, when you're sold a dream, that's the marketing word for being lied to. So. Down with the vertical keyboard shot. I'm okay with the vertical keyboard shot. Just show me the whole fucking keyboard. Just show me the fucking thing. I can't believe you work in marketing. You are the least salesy person. I also worked in sales. How do you stand working in marketing? When I work in marketing, it's high enough in the company where I have oversight over product development and then can make efforts to improving the product and fucking people over slightly less. That's how. But also, like, alongside my marketing job, I was always doing keyboard shit. Never made a lick of money. YouTube shit. Never made a lick of money. Designed keyboards and released those. Never made a lick of money. Now I'm doing my, like, where the fuck is it? My non-profit fucking website thing. So I do what I can. I'm a pretty good salesperson and I'm a very good marketer. I just don't like using those techniques. Like if it's for work, I'll do it. But like as a human being, I don't like it. Me no likey. This. The fuck is this? Explain this. Is that 3D printed balls? Like, is that like, what is that material? That looks like palm, which it should not be. Palm is self-lubricating. That's a fancy way of saying if you rub two pieces of palm against each other, they both get smaller, which is generally not what you want for mounting. Why? Like, It's a retention clip, just so you know. Like it's like an IKEA cabinet. Like when you press it, it pops out, kind of thing. And that's metal, and that is also metal. Okay, it was just like the design or the finishing on the metal parts made me think it was plastic. Okay. All right, how much is this fucking monstrosity? $245. Okay, that's not bad. Shipping time 1 to 2 weeks after the group buy ends. That's pretty cool. And I presume it's not live yet. Yeah, it's not live yet. Holy turnaround time? Yeah. It's probably already ran in China. This absolutely already ran in China. The plate mount stabilizer plate only supports 6.25U and full backspace in default. If you need 7U, we can provide plate file. Don't buy. Simon, did you manage to change anything with your video camera FPS? I switched to It looks a little different, like slower FPS. I understand what the problem is. To all of you wondering, hello, it's me, the Simon. That's not my face cam. That's my macro cam with my face cam lens. You can tell because the autofocus is nowhere near as good. It's real fucking slow. This is my face cam. It's broken. It doesn't fucking turn on. I am upset. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I'm shooting at a lower frame rate. I'm shooting with a shittier camera. It's all sorts of things. All right, Owlab HellCat Alice. Oh no, it's a HellCat. It's gonna get fucking stolen. Any PP cam avail? Not anymore. Okay, so we've got an Alice Gundam fucking... It's horny. It's horny. Is there like a version that doesn't look like a fucking like angsty teenage boy's like wet dream? Am I blind? Is there not price? Where is price? Hello, sir? Lottery to buy this? I mean, it just means it's a raffle. Price? So for more details, see you tonight at 8 p.m. on TikTok. 3888? Oh my god, fuck that. Are you serious? No, no shot. You're right. Oh my god. There's demand? There's demand? People are paying $500 fucking dollars? $550 in China? That's the Chinese price? For Owlab boards? $550 in China. And just so you guys understand that currency conversion. If a board runs in China for $120, internationally it might go up to $160 to $180, okay? If a board runs in China for $550, y'all motherfuckers are paying like $1,000 by the time, like, if you have an opportunity to grab one. So no, absolutely fucking not. Don't buy. What a joke. But, okay. Next, we got the XLICE. Is it all aluminum again? No, that's the badge. Yep, it's all aluminum. They always fucking do this. They always do it. Wind always fucking does the same thing. $400 for an all aluminum thing. That is unacceptable. Get your prices lower. I know your cost of machining. I know where you produce. Your prices should be half what they are. Fuck off. I don't understand why they're like, their pricing has been insane from the get-go. Every single project they have released has been way too expensive for what it is. Simon knows where Windex Studio live? No, like I know the manufacturer. There's like 5-6 major manufacturers in China. So like everyone's producing in one of those, and even the most expensive of those, well, actually the most expensive, this would be a good price. But these motherfuckers are not going to DDS. They're not going to Hongtu. Okay, so yeah, fuck that. It's just sad because like it's a nice design. I like it. I like it. Guys, imagine this. Imagine this at $200 flat, right? Like, sure, you got to deal with import, shipping, whatever the fuck. But imagine this. I don't care about the RGB. RGB can fuck off. But like, imagine this. $200 flat. That's fucking great. It's a great little board. Like all aluminum, nice. Yeah. But at double the fucking price? Asymmetrical Alice though? Well, yeah, it's a Southpaw numpad. You only buy it if you like Southpaw numpad. All right, next we have Alex's Toes Granite switches. $17 a switch. No. It's probably pretty bad, isn't it? So for $17 you get 36 of them. So $47. 47 cents a switch. Let's see. Force 55 gram bottom, so it's using these seem like really nice switches. It's a milky yellow with a different spring. It's a milky yellow made by a completely different manufacturer. If they're as good as their stabs, should be fine. Yeah, like ooh, real photo. Like I'm sure like Alex isn't gonna put his name on this if the switches are dog shit. Yep, there we go. There it is. There's the words. New and unproven switches, but seems promising. Yeah. Yeah. It's the unproven part. It's the if this was Gateron, it'd be like, yeah, okay. But it's not. If you want full travel switches, just buy whatever Bull sells. They're cheaper than this switch. Yep, do that. But like if you're interested in these, just to try them, yeah, try them out. I'll give them a buy. There's no way these switches will be anything special. I am 99% sure you're right. Like, I doubt this is going to be another GAT X, because it doesn't need to be, because we're already doing GAT X anyways. This playlist has been really good. I clicked on Moods in the Hammock, which apparently was... there's no better way to take advantage of this beautiful weather than by... I haven't heard the music once, by the way. Okay, so it's like chilling, like summer music. That actually is nice. Why am I not listening to that? Is Type Plus even a menu or an OEM menu? I don't even fucking know. I've never looked. I've never cared enough to look. All right, next we've got GMK Dolch R5X. It's non-evil Dolch. All right, how's our compat? Native Alice F13, split numpad, no 00, way too many accented keys. Not much else. Okay. I lied. You get bottom row 1.5 U supers. That's large, at least for me. I know everyone's different. Like that makes me happy. You get 2 of them? Oh, I love you, GEON. I presume like it's just GEON is just a vendor. But $135. It's a little. It's okay. It's okay. I would have preferred it sub 130, but it's okay. Is there step control in any of the kits? Oh, like step control. I doubt it. Oh, there is. Yep, extension kit. Yeah. Listen. I use Unix control, so like I'm already one level of psychopath. But people that use stepped Unix control, oh baby. True HHKB enjoyer will love this. Will love what? The 6U off-center stem? Huh? Did I already give this a buy? Did I already give this a score? Why do you need 3 cats in the extension? It's fucking $40. That. Add that to the recap sheet, please. That. I'm sorry. Like, my brain and body are shutting down. I'm only on a couple hours of sleep. Yeah, whatever. I give this a buy. Next, we've got GMK Astraeus. Yeah, it's Astraeus. Okay, so it's Weeb Cadet. Is this just Weeb Cadet? Okay, so you are running a group buy in the year of our Lord 2025, and you don't know how to use BB code. You put the sussiest fucking like layout compatibility render where like why is the background in a weird color that's gonna make it impossible to see what the color is supposed to be. It's $150, so I don't know what kind of fucking weed you're smoking, but I want some of that shit. Oh, dude's already in space. None of the renders are good. Like, none of the renders are clear. None of the renders are not grainy. Every single render is grainy. In a bad way, where you cannot tell what the color is supposed to be. This is fucking bad. This is real fucking bad. Do you have, like, color chips or, like, Pantone references or fucking something? You have this. You have this. Where you're going to show me 3 fucking keys. Okay. Just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Just so we're all on the same fucking page. Let's do it here. Right? We'll put the IC in the group by section, right? Okay. I'm gonna grab 3 images at random, and I guarantee you none of like I'm not even gonna look. Okay, that doesn't count. Okay, sure. So let's do that. I'm gonna grab 3 images at complete fucking random, and I guarantee you none of them are gonna match that. Fuck's sake. That, okay. Alright, we ready? Where's the comparison? There's our comparison. Alright, let's start comparing, boys. Does that Q look like that Q? Oh no, it doesn't? Oh! Oh, really? That's real weird. That's real fucking weird. Huh, does the escape look like does that look like that? No, that looks fucking darker. That looks fucking darker. What about the accents? What do the accents fucking look like? Huh? What do the accents look like? There are no accents on this one, so we don't know. All right, let's move on to the next one. Is this alpha the same color as this alpha? No, it fucking isn't. All right, let's move on to the next one. Is that alpha the same as this alpha? No, it fucking isn't. Okay, do the mods fucking match? No. Do the accents fucking match? No. None of your fucking shit matches anything. What are you selling? What is this? Why is the background this fucking color? What is fucking... Are you colorblind? Are you, like, severely fucking colorblind? Who the fuck let you get this far? Fix this. Fix this now. Fuck. And it's $150 anyways. What the actual shit? Couldn't afford the good renders? That's fine. Just give me this. Give me this with a background that is a plain white color, and then don't give me additional things so my eyes don't get confused, and then I have one reference point of what the colors are supposed to be. My issue is, this is a key set that is selling you colors. What are the colors? We don't know what the fucking colors are. The guy running this doesn't know what the colors are. Nobody knows what the fucking colors are. What are the colors? I'm upset because my nearly $2,000 camera just died. What's the difference between white and light purple anyway? Oh, you mean you're talking about the background? The issue is human eyes and human brains are real fucking stupid and can get tricked real fucking easily. One of the easiest things that our eyes get tricked with is things in front of other things where the background thing is a color that fucks with the foreground color. That's how you get all the like moving, moving shit, like eye illusions, right? It's exactly that. You literally did it on purpose. You literally did the thing that like magic eye, not magic eye posters, but like optical illusion images fucking do. That's what needs to be resolved. All right, next, GMK Shaded. It's a gradient set. I already fucking hate it, but hey. Okay, it's 129 bucks. Oh, it's gray on black? Huh. I mean, at least I don't have to worry about the fucking colors. I mean, like, I've seen key sets like this, like SA Stealth, like the whatchamacallit. Fuck, what was his name? The guy that was doing the dye sub on eBay, and he was real hard to get reach of, and people kind of got scammed, not really. That's where you got your Irish dye subs when you needed them. The name is on the tip of my fucking tongue. Does he have an X in his name? Or a W? Like, I'm talking like OG, like this 30 days. Imsto, thank you. That's what I'm looking for. It was, the W was upside down, my bad. Okay. Like, generally, these don't look good, because, like, they're real hard to, like, read the legends, but if you don't need to read the legends, but you still kind of want the legends, like, there is a use case. Native Ballot in base, F13 in base, F13 is in the correct color, R3 control, 3 key 40s, 4 key ISO. The only thing it's realistically missing is a 00 from a base kit and like maybe some like bottom row 1.5U supers, but they're already using 1U supers, so it's fine. And then you've got the extension kit, which has the good shit. You've got nipples. You've got your 3Us, you've got your bottom row supers. I do appreciate that people are doing 1.5U supers in extension kits now. Because like before, like a lot of sets just wouldn't have a super key, and it was real fucking annoying. Case in point. I mean, to be fair, this is R1 of Burgundy, like the one that nobody bought, that didn't even hit MOQ, and that like TX had to buy a majority of like the MOQ for the project to happen. But yeah, no supers. Also no R3 control. But you get nips, and you get your 00, which like that's fine. Like as long as like you've got the IMA based big boy kit, aka the kit that you're gonna get if you're going to need a shine through numlock because you are using a keyboard with a numpad, where you're going to want like an R3 control or an R3 function, or you're gonna want 3Us, all that good shit. Whatever, don't care. I think that's nicer, personally. Okay, so we've checked out the kitting, and the price was what, 130? It's under $130. But they're duo colors. It's basically a monocolor set, right? So like, I'd expect. What's real funny is like every time I see the price of a key set, I always want it to be $4 cheaper. This needs to be at least $4 cheaper. I mean, it's too late. It's already running. But it's close enough. I'll give it a fucking buy. Like, it's simple. It's got compatibility. It works. The background color does not immediately ruin my eye's ability to tell that this is gray on black. And just scroll a bit more. Wait. It's fine. Do I keep going? Fuck yeah, Super Dodo support. Let's go. I love Super Dodo. All right, let's move on. Next, we have KAP WoB. It's both bog and gob. True. At this point, I'm not even going to say the letters anymore. Like, the stream is long enough. We're speedrunning this shit. This is... there we go. It's KAP WoB. $80. Double shot PBT for $80. So a lot of people are saying KAP is good. Really? Even when it has like forced Mac mods and fucking this bullshit. What is that? What? It's ISO mods? You're right, the super key is different. The super key is different. You got me. You fucking got me. Try to get a set for review. I'm telling you, KAP double shot is not terrible. Yeah, I'll pick up a set when I have like $80. Like, I'll buy a set when like the price point makes sense. Cause like I'm not gonna buy a dark set for $80. Mac Alt is upside down ISO. Ah. Oh. Wait, is it? These are new. The die sub double shot. I think this is just double shot. It just says double shot. The die sub double shot thing. Oh, no. Yep, right there. There you go. So that's die sub double shot. Right? Because like otherwise that would need to be 5-side die sub, right? So it needs to be die sub double shot. No, it needs to be. Like, it can't be anything else. So they shoot the control and the hat with the white mold, and then they die sub the carrot, right? So that's how they would do it. And you see like how the shift. So all that would be a white shot, and then you die that part. I'm giving this a don't buy. I would not fucking gamble on this set because this is going to be their first implementation of doing this. Or UV printed, that's way fucking worse. Either way, I would not pay $80 for like such a high chance of this being fucked. No, thank you. All right, next we got KAP MV Classic. Oh, how it works. Yeah, I mean we've checked this out before. All right, KAP MV Classic. Simon's try key creative. It's good. Giggle. Here's a $120 KAP set. Okay, so this is the die sub double shot. Okay, so that explains the price. Okay, fine. To everybody that expected me to immediately lose my shit when this was $120, you are wrong. Yeah, no, the alt is the same. Huh. Also side legends? You mean front print, right? I think this is like... Fuck. I need to buy this. I can't not buy this. Like, I need to test it. Like, it's brand new tech. It's an opportunity to try Key Creative's, like, new shit. It's a very good test of, like, doing a very difficult product. Like if they can do this, maybe if they can do this and like deliver me a product that like isn't cursed and is like acceptable for like a first generation public run, I'll maybe redemption arc, maybe. Because the kitting is good. This is solid fucking kitting. Got a 00. You gotta have your 00, right? You've got your F13. Gotta have your F13, right? I fucking hate every single bottom row modifier, and I wish that there was an option to like not. But I guess not. Can't Upas just loan you a review set? I mean, this is a group buy, right? Or is this is this being run by Canon Keys exclusively? Or is it Key Creative like putting out this set as a proof of concept to show what they can do? R3SK 1.25 few backspace, decent 40 support. All right. Yeah. No, it's good. Like, I will consider buying this. Like, if I have money, which I fucking don't, but hey, sorry guys, you don't get to see inside the sneaky folder. I'll consider. I'll consider like if we have money like before the group buy ends, like if the stream has money, I'll pick this up just as a proof of concept. Light or dark? I'm gonna get light because I'd like to be able to like actually use it. The samples look better than the renders in Z Frontier. Yeah. All right. Next we have GEON X NUXROS KeySnap. Oh, we saw these. We saw these last week. So this serves as a drop-in replacement for a O-ring in a friction fit case, aka Suisei Mechanico. So it like goes. It's very cool. Don't worry about it. This is fantastic. It supports the Froge Mini, the Froge Mini Lagera, and the Glare 60, and the Seabass. $3, $4.50. Simon approved buy. Okay. Like, oh, but Simon, I'm not gonna go and spend $4.50 on GEON store because I'm gonna have to pay $40 in shipping, and I just want to buy it locally. Get some other shit. Get some other shit. Fucking stock up, bro. I wonder what kind of clearance you need to consider to have those compatible for your boards. I mean, we know the exact PCBs in case they fit in, so like immediately we can figure out like what the rules are. Bulk buy with the homies. Yep, also valid. Always bulk buy with the homers. 6 pieces you put it on top and bottom. Are you looking for an explanation for how this works? So where's the pictures? So like ledge mount, right? So the way that O-ring Suisei Mechanicos work is there's a little ledge, and when you push the plate PCB assembly down, the O-ring kind of rests against this, and the plate and PCB hold the O-ring in place, so it can't slide up, right? So this acts in place of the O-ring. So all you have to do is get it securely fixed to the plate PCB assembly in such a way in which like it's not going to slide out. That's all that matters. So this essentially does the same thing the gummy O-ring does, which is pretty cool. And the whole concept of it is you put the mounts exactly where you want. So like, I mean, theoretically, like you kind of have to put it where like the ledge mounts are on your case, but like you can remove them, you know, on an O-ring. You can't just like cut the O-ring because then it's no longer an O-ring. It's an I-ring or a cock ring. No, it used to be a cock ring. Anyway, awesome. Let's move on. I am not going to cover any of these because we have been streaming for 3 fucking hours. Could you put sprue in stabs with these? Yeah, yeah, that's like one of the benefits. All right, we'll do the GMK video then. How short are we talking? Is it like 3 minutes? All right, we take those. All right, we will watch the GMK video and then we call it, lads, because my ass is fucking scanned. I'm sorry. Like, I got no fucking sleep. I struggled to get my stream set up running. My fucking camera's gone. I'm upset. All sorts of stuff. All that good shiz. Sorry. How does this person still have a shirt in this good of condition? Real Thoctober shirt confirmed? Yep, that is a real Thoctober shirt. From the original Thoctober. You saw him. You saw him. You saw him. You saw the joms. Mine is still in decent shape. Like, all my merch samples, I mean, with the exception of this one, because this was just like a functional prototype, have gone through the ringer. Because like anytime like I get a new piece of merch, like I'll aggressively wash it. I'll dry it like in the dryer at like high heat, like outside out instead of inside out, and all that shit to like see like how bad I can fuck it up. So like all my merch is cooked except for like my 2 ham shirts. Yes. Uh, I'm glad that James showed up and like brought nice fucking boards. And I know Tang has brought nice shit too, probably. Oh wait, no, we saw the photos. We saw the photos of the meetup. Ah yes, there's your quality control process, by the way. They've gotten their machines better, right? It's like originally those machines like struggled a lot. Like they were like I think for like 6 months to like oh no, because like group buys delivered like so late that it was like over the course of like 18 months, like people were getting like GMK sets with like 2 6s, missing a 7, shit like that. No wonder why they need automation. Their employees look like they're ready to retire. No, their employees look fine. I'm sad I didn't know about the GMK meetup earlier and like have like my like I wish I like was already like now I am like done with all like my immigration and paperwork shit, so we're cool. But like if I had known about the GMK meetup and like known that like I could travel, I would have fucking gone. I would have like called up I would have called up Signature Plastics Will and been like mail me like 5 Signature Plastic shirts right now and just show up me and everybody put on Signature Plastic shirts just to fuck with everyone. But then like never bring it up and just like, it's just a meetup. Are they keeping any factories in Germany? If they remove factories from Germany, then goodbye GMK. I think you swapped GMK with Cherry. What do you mean? Cherry's moving to China. Rip. That was spooky. A door just like slammed. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Like they're moving production to China, and I'll tell you right now what that means. If quality goes down, Cherry is dead. If price stays the same or does not go down, Cherry is dead. Sorry, GMK is dead. That's it. If you are moving to another country for, you know, production improvement, fine. If you are saving money and you are not passing that money on to the customers, fuck you. I think Cherry already produced both in China and Germany. Now they're moving the rest. Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, everything that we've been ordering, like the enthusiast shit, has been made in Germany without exception. Unless maybe there's like 1 or 2 caps as like a sample or some shit. But like all the production keycaps were made in Germany. Ooh, you saw it. I was wrong. It was Cherry. Okay, so you're talking about Cherry. Cherry moved. Yeah, Cherry moved a lot of their production to China a while back. This is gorgeous, by the way. Also, reminder. Okay. Same quality, same price, lower producing cost, bigger cuts for Cherry. Yeah, that's what you don't want to see. I mean, Cherry's already been incredibly greedy the past few years. We rapidly went from MSRP of 21 cents for Cherry Blacks to 34 cents. Yeah, even though cost of production went down. So, are you doing a CCRX group buy? We, James, are doing a CCRX that will be exclusive to our Discord. So yeah, we have to figure out what we want to change, get the latest files from Dark, like where we want to produce it, how much we want, like how much it's gonna. We need to do all this shit. Is there a channel? Okay, what did we do for the F169? So there was an update, and there was a chat. I mean, somebody's gonna have to like oversee this, because like I'm like, in all honesty, I don't have the fucking time. I'm sorry, guys. I have so little free time. It sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean, it'll be. Want to register my interest? It's insane I hear about this on stream. To be fair, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, like we'll put together just like an update channel for like basic information. I mean, first we need to get files from Dark and shit. You know what? Let's science this. Okay, Dark made it, right? Dark definitely made it. Right? Apparently he's got a new name. Trip Hard Tight. Yes? Okay. He's literally there. He's literally there. All right. But yeah, that an exclusive Simon Beige color. It's up to us. Like, let's like decide like the people that want to get one. Like, like traditionally we do like a custom version that'll have like a slightly different engraving or a slightly different like blocker layout or slightly different something, whatever the fuck. Like we want to use the original PCB, we want to use the original mounting because it was well designed, you know. And we might like do one layout only. We might like only do HHKB, like bottom row or something like that, you know. So it's up to Dark like what like he lets us do. Like I'd like to like get the new files because like they were updated and then like see if we can make any changes. Original PCB WT80. Giggle. But yeah, it'll be nice to like, I don't know, we'll do like 50 units. I'm pretty sure there's like 50 of us. We can probably get the cost down like to like the end customer if we don't go with like a super sussy manufacturer for like 350, 380 probably. Check the M. No. 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 I want an actual keyboard, dude. An actual nice keyboard. And so does everyone else. Let's actually like we'll do a layout that's like primarily this. We can like maybe like add an internal weight if we want, like change this engraving to like a drop-in copper blocker. There's a lot of shit we can do, James. Okay? We don't have to get this stupid. We can be creative. Cross arrows would be real fucking cool, but would necessitate a custom PCB unless we get 8K PCBs, in which case, fuck, that'd be so hot. Internal or through weight? Yeah, like internal weight, like just super thin, like 1.5 mil, like internal like weight is already a massive improvement. Cross arrows 8K? Yeah, cross arrows 8K with HHKB bottom row. Maybe like some sort of like basic removable blocker for like if you don't want 8K. Something like that. I don't know, I'm just spitballing. It's up to us to decide. Like we'll make a channel and we can just like figure out like what works. I got a 2 mil weight on my Alice and it does wonders. Yep. 1.5. Like assuming you've countersunk your screws correctly and everything is also like totally fine. 8K sounds good. HHKB not. I mean, realistically, we could have 2 tops. It's not a huge deal. But both would support 8K. Damn. Look at him go. I've never seen somebody tap an actual wooden keg. How does that even work? How do you not get like metal shards in the beer? I'm still amazed how good condition this shirt is. God damn. The most handsome fucking man wearing it too. Yes. I need to use my Stein more often. Okay, that lady had a concealed weapon. Look closely. Do you see it? You gotta look real close, guys. That's a decent amount of solar on their roofs. And I feel like you could fit a lot more solar on that roof. Is that a taco truck? Oh no, it's Germany. It's probably a doner kebab truck. Rainbow Six. You're not wrong. It kind of looks like the one where there's a pool here, right? And like you spawn like in like the parking lot, and there's like a sight line where you get molested. You know, sausage truck. Yes. Wait, they're just like similar, right? Currywurst truck. Let's go. Anyway, That is based as fuck. I cannot wait to go to like the next major EU meetup. Like nice big one. Fuck yeah. Oh, let's Q&A a little bit. Since looking at GMK factory, I was always wondering, do you know how the investment into the machines compared to the molds is balanced and what is more important? That's a real complex business question that like I could speculate on, but like nobody's going to know until like you actually run it. So the question is, what is more important? Like, of course, you need good molds and foremost to get the final results. Do you think upgrading to better injection molding machines would have better results before diminishing return? Question might be stupid. I mean, if we consider what are the things that make GMK expensive, right? The first thing is labor, right? It's labor because in Germany, workers have rights. They have pensions and security and retirement that are guaranteed, which fuck yeah. So if we're going to pay more for labor, that's fine. The next slice is like plastic, right? Because like over time, an injection molding machine or molds or mold refreshes or CNC machines to, you know, clean up molds and create new molds, those you buy once. They're a huge fucking investment. Like you're going to spend $1 million on a CNC, but you're going to keep it for about 15, 20 years and you're going to get that value out of it for sure, right? So what's more important, the machines or the molds? They're so tied that like if one drops, it affects both is the thing. So like your molds need to be like cleaned, maintained, refreshed, right? Your machines need to be oiled, tuned, checked, fucking like monitored. Make sure that like everything's working the way it should be. You should be testing your plastic. Like it's a lot of fucking work. Like GMK expensive, China cheap, and there's a reason why that is, and whatever, it's fine. I think what GMK, so again, going back to their most expensive thing is labor, right? So their investment into a pick and place machine was a good investment from a business standpoint. Like I'd still prefer if people were employed because I trust a person to be able to quality control way better than a fucking machine. I am literally ending this stream. Oh my lord. Hello. It is I, the Simon. Too bad. We're talking about the, you know, I'm actually gonna get it on screen so we can read the the question because it's no longer on screen because of all you guys. So GMK invested into pick and place machines, which makes sense in terms of like what you want to do as a business. Fine. And then their primary issue for quite a while was quality control when it came to warping. And then their incredibly long timelines, right? That's what like really ruined it for a lot of people. So, oh, and like whatever, the plastic trays no longer existing. That's neither here nor there because I was so fucking stupid. Literally just ship in a resealable plastic bag. It follows the laws. That's it. Anyway, that was a terrible investment. But they could have invested in more product on hand, more plastic on hand, and theoretically they would have gotten through COVID a little bit better because, you know, price of plastic went up like 3-fold at one point. Really depends on the plastic. They call it resin, whatever. I know somebody in Dubai that like worked with a lot of plastics, and like when it happened, he was just like, I'm not going to do business for the next 6 months. The prices are too high. I think GMK's investment, in my opinion, should primarily go towards efficiency, cost reduction. And when I say cost reduction, I mean cost reduction that the end customer gets to benefit from. Be more efficient. Do better. Go wider. Scale more. Okay? Be a better business. You know, they kind of got to their size and then kind of stuck there and didn't really move around. And there's, you know, there's a lot of potential. Oh, okay. Let's see. SP needs improvements more than GMK. Strongly agree. I got a backdoor look at GMK stock at their factory. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're hoarding a lot of shit. I'm sure that they have like multiple copies of like super OG sets that were run that are unobtainium now. Does GMK help the ocean? GMK does not help the ocean. I mean, GMK does work with plastic, so by default they're kind of, you know, fucked. But I'd presume, again, this is a presumption, that everything's above board, that, you know, like Germany has very stringent laws when it comes to like pollution, when it comes to like waste and shit like that. So like I'm sure they're doing their best, and I'm sure that they're following the law, and I'm sure that that makes them a lot better than a lot of other companies. They still sort smaller child kits manually. I think so. Hello. Thanks for the thought. Focusing on the machines didn't make sense at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, injection molding is a whole fucking thing. It's a whole it's just what. GMK needs better competition. Agree. And that's why Kikobo pricing should be at $90 for a full base kit. That's how you win. That is how you win at business. Okay. The reason why Amazon is not because Amazon is the best at being Amazon. It's because they focused on growth instead of profit. Focus on growth, not profit. And I'm not saying starve yourself, but I'm also saying stop taking huge fuck off margins. What GMK said tastes the best? Bread. What do you think about Cherry doing more production in China? They've, like, I mean, they started pushing a lot of shit to China like ways back. It's fine, whatever. Again, my logic applies. If you can reduce your costs and that results in a price reduction for your customers, awesome. In the case of Cherry, their MSRPs have gone up by 30 to 40%, and that's MSRPs. Whereas their actual cost of production has not gone up that much. I notice these things, and I'll call out any company that does it. I can tell when you reduce your costs, and I can tell when you don't pass those savings on to us. It's not fucking hard. Cherry brought a proto switch to the GMK meetup, their first long pull. Oh no, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay, listen, we've pretty much finished the stream, by the way, so like before I get out of here, I'm gonna do like one tiny little sellout, and that sellout is, hey guys, check out this website I've been working on. It's called votewithmywallet.org, and the idea is it will eventually be a website where you can see a list of companies. Is GMK on there already? Nope, but you can add it. You can add it by typing something that doesn't exist, and it'll ask you, hey, and then I can just do GMK, what is it, GmbH? Anyway, add a comment so we can vote with wallet. Or, okay, so the idea is it is a website where you can search for like whatever you want to buy. You want to buy clothing, you can search for that. You want to buy an iPad, you can fucking search for that. Like whatever, right? And what it'll do is it will show you how that company stands on whatever values we decide will be in the final version, right? So we've got like labor unions, charity, LGBTQ plus support, political lobbying, and the way that it works is, you know, if somebody has uploaded a news source from a credible organization, I consider that credible, then we add it here. So we need this neon here. Yeah, I mean, be the change you want to see in the world. That's the whole point. I am releasing this to our smaller community first before pushing it out to like the greater like Minnesota community, and then building it out from there. The whole thing is community driven. People can add like sources. People can add companies. Everything needs to be approved from the back end. There's no ads. There will never be ads. This is going to be once like I have enough money for the formation, this will be formed as a 503c nonprofit. So that means people can contribute to the charity, and it's tax deductible, which will be cool. And No AI, no advertising, no tracking. There's no cookies. Like even like the dark light mode switch does not use cookies to work. So yeah, who gets to approve things? For now, me. Over time, I will build this out into like a system that actually works. For now, this is hosted on a mini PC in my basement. So feel free to check it out. Let me know what you think. Like if you see problems or you have like suggestions or like whatever, literally just like DM me. If you're in the server, you can DM me. So consider, please. It's something nice to do. Why the fuck would we not do it? All right, let's see who we can raid. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy your weekend. You too, guys. You should raid Games Done Quick. They're raising money for Doctors Without Borders. Is GDQ live? Games Done. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm down. Simon, what's stopping you from getting more than 2 hours of sleep? I spent most of the night troubleshooting a completely new like asynchronous loading system on the back end because I'm trying to develop this in such a way that like when it's ready to, when it blows up, it'll support it. All right, boys and girls, thank you for watching this stream. I will see you guys on Monday. I will post an update in the Discord server when I have uploaded the new front-end interface to the website, which will be later today, at which point, have fun, check it out, like share it with people, like spitball the idea, like let's figure out like how it's gonna work, like together. All right, guys, have a lovely weekend. I love you. Long time.